this is Heather Cooper from Playing with Paper Crafting, and welcome to my first ever Facebook party. And for the Facebook party, I wanted to demonstrate a card for you. This is it here. It's a fairly simple card, but great for Father's Day. It has a masculine look to it, and it uses the stamp set Wetlands from Stampin' Up. And that one's been around for a couple of years, but it's a really good classic stamp set. So we'll get started. I just want to show you first of all what you'll need in terms of paper. So your card base will be the Dapper Denim, which is one of the new in colors from our new 2016-2017 annual catalog. And this is half a sheet of cardstock, so it measures 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. You'll need a piece of Pool Party cardstock, and this one measures 4 by 5 1/4 inches. Then this Pool Party stripe is from the Subtles Designer Series paper stack. These paper stacks are a great idea because they give you designs in every single color, whereas your regular DSP, you may not be able to get every single color in it. So that's one reason that I really like them, and I really find them worthwhile to get. Okay, so this measures 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, and then we have a piece of Whisper White that we're going to be doing our stamping on, and it measures 4 inches by 3 inches. And another piece of Dapper Denim that's just 1/8 inch both ways larger than this one. So 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. And this one just gives a nice narrow border, which just finishes off the stamp piece really, really well. To start with, we're going to fold our cardstock and give it a nice crease. So I'm folding it on the score line and using my bone folder to crease it. So we'll take the piece of Pool Party and we'll add some adhesive to the back. I prefer the liquid multipurpose glue, the Tombow, because it gives a really good adherence, and it'll stay, it's long lasting. Whereas the snail is great and it's nice and tidy, but it's sometimes the bond doesn't last as long as maybe you'd like it to. So that's centered right on the card front. And now we're going to do the same with the piece of striped Pool Party. So again, I'm going to use the glue, but feel free to just use your adhesive of choice. And center that. If you center the top and the two sides, if they're all the same size, then you won't need to worry about the third side. So, okay. So now we're ready to do some stamping. So I'm going to bring in the the Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp Father's Day Sentiment. This is from the Guy Greetings stamp set. And I'll show you both of those stamp sets at the end of the video. So this is the new Dapper Denim, and it's a pretty juicy stamp pad. So I'm just going to tap it lightly on there, and then I'm going to stamp it at the bottom of the Whisper White, just to make sure that I leave enough room when I'm stamping the main image. Okay, so the image is a goose. It's Canada Goose, actually, and I'm using the Archival Basic Black ink pads, and this one is a firmer. This is like more of a felt pad than a foam pad, so you have to put a little more effort into inking it up. So once it's inked up, then I'm just going to center it and press down. Don't rock your stamps, because then you get we call it a halo, but it catches the edge of the rubber here. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of color variety by just going over the blades of grass with this Stampin' Up marker. This is Pear Pizzazz, which is one of the subtle colors. And I'm just going, painting over top or marking over top of the already stamped grass blades, just to add a little extra bit of interest to the card. So when that's done, I'm going to mount it on its backing. So again, I'm going to use some liquid multi-purpose glue by Tombow and center it on this, and there's only like a 1/16 of an inch border around the edge of this. So you have to make sure you've got it on there straight. And when that's done, then we're going to mount it onto our card using some dimensionals, which I have to go get because I forgot them. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we are with some dimensionals. So I'm just going to add 5 of them, 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle. And then I'm going to just remove the film on top of each of those dimensionals, like so, and add that to the card front. Make sure that it opens to the right so that you're not getting it upside down. Okay, I'm going to mount it in the middle here and just press down on all those points. And there you have a really nice Father's Day card. You'll want to put some lighter colored paper on the inside, perhaps the Pool Party or Whisper White, just so that you can write on it or stamp a sentiment. But that's basically all there is to it. And so if you were able to get a hold of those stamp sets, then this wouldn't be too hard to make. I told you that I would show you the stamp sets that I used. So the sentiment comes from this set called Guy Greetings, which is a really super stamp set for making masculine cards. So it's got father, brother, father, uncle, world's greatest. It's got sort of an old-fashioned strongman picture, some hats, an old-fashioned car, some tools, and some more sentiments. This is really a great set to have if you want to make some masculine cards. And then this is the Wetlands stamp set that I was telling you about. Very simple images, kind of sketchy images, and sketchy in a good way, and some great fonts on the sentiments. Okay, so that's all for tonight, and thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of the Facebook party, and hope that you'll join me on my blog at www.playingwithpapercrafting.com for more stamping tips and tools.